Hello, Savages. Well, we're going to do one more beer review today. This is a beer I picked up yesterday on the 24th of January 2021. I went to a brewery in southern Minnesota that I kind of like to go to. I'm in central Minnesota personally, but I really like to travel there. It's a place I like to go, and here is the beer. It is from u4ic Brewing. It's called Grass Skirt. They call it a Hawaiian style ale. It clocks in at 5.5% ABV. Now, I've had this beer before. I'm going to be honest. This is not a blind review. I had it yesterday at the brewery, and I liked it, and I picked up a few cans, and I've already given a few away. So, like I said, this is not a blind review. I've had this before. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pour it into the Savages glass because we are all Savages here. And if we're not, we damn well should be. So I'll probably have to use this bad boy to try to, because, it's a can and all that. I'm probably going to have to use this to open up the can because I have no thumbnails or fingernails. There we go. Whoa, little explosion. As I open it up, a little foam shoots out of the opening on the can. So we'll pour it into the glass. Here we go. Okay. First off, I'll say this is a 750 milliliter can of beer here because here in Minnesota, because of our idiotic beer laws, we can only, our breweries can only sell direct in either 64 ounce growlers or 750 milliliter cans or glass growlers. So this is a 750. Yeah, it's idiotic. We live in the state where absolutely nothing is allowed, as Joe Sushiro has always said on his radio show. I haven't been able to listen to, well, I'm not going to go into that. But, okay, well, it's got about a one finger, slightly off white head. Very nice, dark amber color here. There is a little bit of lacing on the glass. I'd say it's a good, solid 4 for appearance. Like I said, fairly clear amber, one finger head, slightly off white. So yeah, there's some lacing on the glass as I swirled around. Really nice looking. Now to the aroma, it's got a real, this is a malty beer. It's nice and malty, nice, nice sweet aroma coming into my nose. No real hops or anything like that, but nor would you expect that from a pale ale style beer. Well, it's not that pale, but still that style of beer. You wouldn't expect a lot of hops or anything like that. But yeah, nice and malty, sweet. For the style, I'd say it's either a 375 or a 4. Yeah, let's go 375. For the aroma. Nice, sweet, malty. So yeah, so we'll start with a 4 for looks, 375 for the aroma. So here is the taste, and like I said, I've had this before, and I had it yesterday at the brewery, and obviously I liked it enough to buy a crowler of it. So, cheers, Savages. Okay, yes, it is got a nice malty sweetness to it. It's also got there is a flavor profile that's a little hard to pin down here. And I'm going to take another sip of it to try to exemplify it a little better here. It's got an earthy flavor, almost not quite like a wild ale earthy flavor, but malty, really malty, lots of like biscuit, biscuit flavor, bready flavors here. I mean, it's really hard to describe, malty, sweet, bready biscuit. But yet, there's just, it didn't come off in the nose, but there's just a slight hint of the hops here that just, comes maybe in on the backside. Just slightly, like I said, it's a malty pale ale, biscuit, malt, bread, flavors, but then just a slight hint of the hops on the backside. That just adds just a little extra kick to this beer. It fits in, it's not over the top, it's not an IPA. It's just the slightest, faintest malt hint here. Yeah, malty biscuit, all that stuff. So yeah, I'd say for this style, I'd say it is a solid 4. Solid 4 out of 5 on the flavor here. Now the body, I'll take another sip because that's the best way to get the body here. It is a lighter beer. I'm not going to lie here, lighter bodied, but yet for the style, it's where it should be. A pale ale should be about this style. It's got a little bit of a hop. Like I said, that hop hits it's slight, and it hits at the end, and it kind of sticks a little bit. But yeah, the malty, the biscuit sweetness kind of also lingers. And, it's got a decent body. It's not ridiculously strong, but it's decent. And, for 5.5, it fits good. And I'd say a 3.75 out of 5 for the feel. And I'd say overall, I'd say this is it's hard to say 3.75 or 4 out of 5, somewhere in there or that range, well, hell, I'll just say it. I'll say a 4 out of 5 overall. 4 out of 5 on this beer from u4ic Brewing. Like I said, it is in southern Minnesota, right off of Highway 169. I highly recommend it. They're good people. It's a family-owned business, and with all the insanity going on in the world, we've really got to support the family-owned businesses. So I recommend this place, and if you're in Minnesota and they're open, I highly recommend it. And you're in the area, do it. So cheers, savages. Have a good night.